Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. I just want to jump right into a life update. That's what we're going to do today. And some things that have come up that have spurred me to do this life update. So, this is just going to be me kind of rambling on. I didn't write any notes. I have no idea what I'm going to talk about today. I kind of have a vague idea that I want to like update you guys about my life, what's been going on, and where I've been. And yeah, we'll see where it goes from. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I've been kind of all over the place. To be quite honest, the reason I have not been showing up consistently at all is because I've really been waiting. To move. I have a really big move coming up. I'm trying to get all the moving parts together. I'm trying to get the job together. I'm trying to get the apartment together and the means to move and all that. And it's just, I kind of just put it in my mind that, I know that once I'm moved and settled, it's going to be easy. And I'm going to have, it's going to be so much more freeing for me to just like get out and record and it's going to be easy. That's what I've been saying to myself in my head. Once this event happens, then I can do this. And that's why I kind of just like put making videos on the back burner, and I've been focusing on more easy stuff like Instagram and things like that, where I could just kind of do it like on the go. And I really got a kick in the ass from my guides the other day, and they were like, it's funny because they showed me a video on YouTube and they were like, the video was talking about making excuses, and I feel like that was really my guides just kind of like, here, she needs to listen to this. And so I clicked on it and I listened to it and I got very triggered. And you know what? It helped, because then I realized like I really have been making excuses. Sorry, there's a wasp right next to me. If it gets any closer, I am going to run. I'm going to assume that I'm safe now. So, sorry, I've had one too many bad encounters with wasps. Bees? Sure. Wasps? That's another territory. So, I listened to this video and I realized that, I have really been making excuses for myself, because there's no reason that I can't still just pick up my camera, and even if the idea in my head is not perfect, even if I don't have my points written out, even if, I have no idea what to talk about, I need to show up. And I really feel like it's because my guides keep telling me I need to show up, because it needs to be seen that, like, I don't know what I'm doing. Well, not even that, but it's like showing up in the middle of the process rather than at the end of it and being like, well, this is how I went through it. And for some reason, that is so important to my journey, is showing up in the middle of it, being vulnerable and being like, hey guys, I'm literally going through the thick of it, and that's all I have to say. And I don't have like any kind of like grand channeled wisdom with that, although I'm sure there's going to be some kind of gem that comes out of my mouth in this video, even if it's just something relatable. I guess that's my purpose, is to be relatable to people. I think where I want to go with this is that, at least for me, as much as this channel is about meeting other people on the spiritual path and sharing in my spiritual journey and cool, profound revelations that I get from spirit, and just connecting with others in that way and learning, what's worked for me and sharing that, as much as it is all about, giving to others, I think that sometimes I forget that this channel was also a way for me to record myself and be able to look back at myself and see my own growth, and be able to, give myself that validation of, yeah, I've grown a lot, and not have to rely on anybody else to tell me that, where I could just give it to myself by looking at my old videos and seeing how my perspective has changed and how my approach has changed, and just my energy as well and my aura. And I think that there's a lot of value in just realizing that. And that's why tools like journaling and recording videos and sharing content and putting things out even if just for ourselves, is so important because we get to see our own growth. And it's not just all stuck in our head. You know, we have something to look back on. And I know I've talked about this in some other video where I'm like, it's really important to write things down because then you can look back on them and see like your things manifest. And, you know, this isn't even about manifestation or calling certain things in, but it really is just looking back and seeing how much you've changed. So, oh God, oh my God. Sorry. Wow. What a cliffhanger. Attacked by a fly. So, what can I say, you guys? I am, you know, I haven't forgotten about the channel. It's very much been in my mind of, I definitely want to come back, and I'm just really excited for when videos just become so much easier for me to create. And, you know, I don't have to wait for the weather, and I don't have to wait for this or that, or, you know, the inspiration where I could just kind of do it on the go, hopefully. And one thing that I will share that I am noticing is I feel that being able to put things out and share them, whether it's for an audience, whether it's for yourself, and I think more so for ourselves, you get it out of your head. You get it out of your system. And finally, it's not just like bouncing around like a pinball machine inside of you, and it's out. And feels a little clearer on the inside and a little more spacious, like, oh, I don't have this bouncing around in me anymore because now it's out. Now I can see it. And, you know, I really feel like some thoughts just need to be out of you, and they need to be given that channel out in some shape or form, because otherwise, for some reason, it's like they don't go anywhere when they're just stuck in your mind and you're replaying them over and over and over and over. And it's like, just let me out. Just put me out in some way, shape, or form, whether it's art, writing, videos. And then you do it and you're like, well, wow, that was easy. Now I'm not thinking about it anymore. So this is that for me. This is what I'm doing here. I'm just putting these thoughts out that, you know, I have been feeling guilty that I haven't been showing up. And I know that I have such a beautiful support system and so many just beautiful people in my audience who support me and say, you know, like, don't worry, you know, we're going to be here, YouTube's going to be here. And like, yes, I know that as well. And I still, you know, want to connect. And I want to connect by putting my best foot forward. And sometimes the best foot forward is a little too, I guess, curated. Maybe I'm just going about it the wrong way. And I have to go about it the authentic, heartfelt way, which means showing up even when I don't have anything written down, even if I don't have anything scripted or anything cool prepared, because I guess that's just my channel. I'm just a person who's just sitting down at the park having a chat with you. Real, heart-to-heart, human being words. So, if you've made it this far through my ramblings, thank you. You are amazing. And yeah, I have so many exciting seeds that are being planted, and I know will sprout hopefully very soon for me. And I just really can't wait to bring that out and share that. And I suppose I will close this video by just mentioning that I guess it does really make sense that, you know, I'm posting things pretty progressively, like, hey, I'm going through this, and now I'm going through this, and now I'm going through this, and then I lead up to like the climax of whatever it is, rather than being like, hey, and then go through everything silently and then be like, hey. And it's like, well, where's the middle of the sandwich? You got the bread here, you got the bread here, where's like the filling and the tomatoes and all that? Don't know why that came to mind, but yes. Anywho, I will end this here. I miss all you guys so very much. Please sign up for my newsletter. I just started one. I'm having a really fun time with it. It's a bit more personable. I'm giving away a lot of different freebies and cool offerings. Like I just did mini readings a couple weeks ago. So yeah, sign up if you're interested in following me further. And other than that, have a beautiful rest of your day, your week, your month, wherever you are at. And I'll definitely see you in the next one.